Hey, wow, what a crazy start. Let's checking out everything. I had I don't know what happened there, just a complete glitch. My system went completely down right as I started streaming. Oh man, well, let me check to make sure I've got everything recovered. Nothing like starting off with a bang. I'm gonna earn my black belt and getting my stream up as quick as possible. Let me just check both the horizontal and vertical. Well, they're sounding good. They're looking good. I'm not sure what happened, but hey, welcome to the channel, the crazy rebooted budget gamer. All right, so tonight, second part of my Lone Ranger. You know, I started Lone Ranger. You start off as a yellow belt, and it was pretty easy to grind to blue belt and then purple belt. And then last night, I was a purple belt and I grinded to yellow pretty easy. I was happy with the results, and from there, I went ahead and played a little bit last night. And I had an amazing stretch. I had an amazing stretch where I'd say out of 10 matches, I actually came in first place, 8 of them. I had 1 second place and 1 fifth place. Next thing you know, I'm not all that far away from black belt, so I actually had to stop. And of course, I've been mentioning, you know, in real life, I'm a 3rd degree black belt, and I've decided that I need to match that in Moko as well. So I'm going to ultimately Lone Ranger, Double Trouble, and Big Party go for 3 black belts. Now, I did test the Double Trouble a little bit. I'm worried about that one, and I'll probably end up playing that a little bit on the stream tonight. Once I get black belt, I'll probably jet from the Lone Ranger one and jump over the Double Trouble. And who knows, I might have to make a little bit of a guide or a video on how to navigate Double Trouble. It doesn't matter how good you are in Lone Ranger, Double Trouble. If you have a good partner, and you actually have a partner, it probably will work pretty good. But every time I queued Double Trouble, I never connected with an actual person. My partner was a computer. And you can tell it's a bot. It has a gray name. And the bot has its own mind. It does its own thing. And if I go one way, the bot seems to want to go another way. And, you know, I had a lot of 2-on-1s, and I wasn't doing actually too bad 2-on-1. But, hey, Chili, thanks for connecting in. So what I ended up doing on Double Trouble with these bots is I'm kind of at the mercy of the bot, so I just kind of followed around. You know, it doesn't really tune too much into real strategy. It just kind of meanders. You can get it to follow you somewhat. And so, you know, I'm probably going to end up having to produce some type of video or something to help anyone who's trying to navigate for a triple, you know, 3 black belts. Hey, Needles, thanks for connecting in. So, yeah, what a rough start. I mean, literally just hit stream. I hit live on my vertical, and then all of a sudden I see a good old Windows reboot. So who knows? But I seem to be up and rolling now. I've got audio. And I've got a few of my viewers on. Thank you, as always, Chili Needles, for swinging by. Upcoming content tomorrow, I'll be playing viewer matches with Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm also working on a long video for Draconia Saga Global, another one of my favorite games. You know, I've had limited time, and I've started to build a routine with limited time play. What's the best thing to do in Draconia Saga if you only have, say, a half hour, or maybe you have an hour? Hey, Abian, over on the vertical. Thanks for connecting in. So anyway, I'm going to be covering that a little bit, but tonight it's all about getting my black belt. So I'm going to get a black belt in Lone Ranger tonight. I'm going to slug my way through Double Trouble. Ugh. And then my next goal after that is Big Party. But again, taking a cue from real life, I want three black belts in Moko as well as in real life. So with that, let me go ahead and review the build. This build is dialed in. Like I said, I played last night. 8 out of 10 matches, I had a first place, 1 second place, and 1 fifth place. And that was my best little streak. And I had some poor matches as well, but I had one little section there where, man, I was just on fire. I almost popped black belt last night. As you can see, I'm 280 out of 300, so I was like, whoa, I better slow down. And so here I am. All right, Needles says I'm level 13 right now. All right, cool, Needles. 2 more levels, you get to 15, you'll be ready for PvP. You unlock Lone Ranger first, then after that, you unlock the doubles. Maybe we can run some doubles. I know Wendy sent me a message as well on Discord, or posted, that Wendy's also playing Moko and is really excited about it as well. The QR code that you see up on the screen right now is good until Monday morning, 6 a.m. my time. So this was posted on the Discord server for Moko. It's a 48-hour QR code to get you into the game. Sooner or later, they're going to shut things down. They're not erasing anything, but they're going to go into more of a maintenance mode. They're going to fine-tune, work through all the rest of their bug fixes, new content, and then they'll open up the game for global with no type of invite needed. So if you're even possibly considering playing Moko, you'll want to jump on it soon. But that QR code that you see there is good for, whoops, I just moved out of the camera space. Let me get back into the camera. There we go. Is good until at least 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Monday morning. And Neil says it's very fun. Yeah, it's a great game. But let me go through this gear. So once you get into your, say, early to mid-20s, you're going to unlock some new gear. Here is the ticket. By far, this is the way to go for getting yourself dialed in. Let me making a few adjustments here. I think I'm feeling a little bit of the after effects of that crash from earlier. I need to get my VTuber back online real quick. Of course, I'm using a true depth camera with Cartoon Animator 5. I'm mapping about 400 points or so on my face. And so it's me just in front of the camera, but with a VTuber running the show. Okay, so I got that back and going. So this ticket, so when you get into mid-game PvP, it's all about the a big, massive damage strike. It's like one and done. And that's accomplished by doing a spicy dagger and a multi-zapper. Now you're also going with a auto zapper and an unstable laser. Those are also damage driven passives, and those take advantage of spicy dagger as well. And so of course I've got a little bit of vampire teeth in between PvP skirmishes to grind up some mobs to get my health back. And then this is the other key. Life Jacket will soak up the majority of any alpha strike. Now, when you play at level 15, you don't have a lot of this gear available to you. So at level 15 PvP is more about a balance between damage and healing. And if you watch my level 15 early game PvP, you'll see the build outs is there. I do have a video on the channel now for mid game. And of course, I'll build out one more for high end PvP once I actually become quote unquote high end and lock the rest of stuff. All right, so there's my build out. I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. I'm not too far off. I'm not really warmed up, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I had an amazing streak last night. I wish I was recording at that particular time because I was just on fire. I seem to be always in the right place at the right time. Now, that said, you know, you can do a lot to help yourself to be in the right place at the right time. It's just not pure luck. You know, there's an aspect of kind of having a feel for the game and knowing how to put yourself in the right spot. All right, so off I go. And of course, I already see somebody down below. I like to work the spawns a little bit. I want to make sure I get the wolf gathered up and started. Now, of course, this game has auto aim. So with my big alpha strike with the multi-zapper, I need to have just a player. Not even the wolf. I need to have that. Like, if I throw it down right now, the wolf is going to take part of that damage. So, fortunately, okay, I thought it was a wolf. It's hard to see. So now I'm going to go, again, whoop, got somebody else coming around. I'm going to hang out. They're going to make a play for me. They're going to get chased by the other one. again, part of playing this game is knowing when to engage and when to hold back. And so I'm going to let them kind of go at it for the moment. I'm going to jump in here. Maybe, okay, one just fired off a shield. I've got more spawns. I'm going to zip away from this player. Got a wolf here. I'm going to have to go for it now. I'm barely alive. Of course, that other person's barely alive. I got my bubble going. They got their bubble going. In 9th place, so I'm going to try to reset myself a little bit here. They're on the run. I'm on the run. They're chasing me. We've got a little bit. I'm going to go with the shield here. Go with the strike as well. And manage to get my alpha payload done. So I'm in a world of hurt, so I need to replenish using vampire teeth. I need to keep myself in a position where I'm not caught off guard. And let me see if I can't heal up some. In 2nd place, and again, I'm not looking necessarily for 1st place every time. I'm just looking for a top 5 so I can get a decent score going. Now, that boss will probably rip right through me. I need to be careful. I'm going to come back away from the boss. I'm going to pull him. There was a player over here. Yep, there they are. Let's see. I'm down half health. Now, you know, I like to lurk. I like to pick my battles and my opportunities. And right here's an opportunity. And I'll land it. I didn't have anyone else around. No other target. So I knew that alpha strike would hit hard on that person. And it did. So I'm still in 2nd place. I got about 25 seconds to go. Not sure how far. I went in 3rd. So I'm okay with 3rd. I'm not going to sweat being in 4th. All right. So top 5 is really what only thing I'm looking for. I'm only got 10 seconds left. I'm going to stay comfortable here. And, you know, nothing wrong. Down the 2nd. Okay, I ended up with 2nd due to some attrition on somebody else. And we'll take a 2nd place. All right. Hey, Wamero, thanks for connecting in. All right. And, you know, I wasn't that far off. 120 to 116. I'll take it for sure. Wamero, nice to connect. Of course, Wamero is my very first member and is one of only 2 members that actually updated for a 2nd month. So I always have to give a shout out to Wamero, and of course, Wendy's the other one. Thank you both. But Wamero, definitely always getting a shout out. He's my very first member on the channel. So tonight, Wamero, I'm highlighting PvP and Moko. Lone Ranger mode is a single player mode. I'm trying to earn my black belt, so I'm almost there. The belt colors go from yellow to blue to purple to brown, and then finally black. And I'm at 288 out of 300 into brown. Last night I grinded 2 brown belt. I played offline. I had an amazing run. I had to stop. And tonight I want to get black belt. And then what I'm going to do from there, and I'm kind of taking note from my personal life where I'm a 3rd degree black belt. I think I'm going to go for double trouble, get a black belt at double trouble, which is duos, and black belt at big party, which is 2 teams of 10. Double trouble is going to be totally painful because it's primarily a bot. It's not an alpha. It's not really in beta, Wamero. It's by invite only. Now, the QR code on my screen is good. So if you scan that QR code, you're guaranteed a spot in this kind of by invite only permanent test. They're, they're taking money. They're not going to erase anyone's account, but they are planning to shut down access to any new players at some point. And at that point, I think they're just going to focus on bug fixes and more content. And then when they feel they have it right, they're going to open it back up. So yeah, Wamero, if you're interested, scan that QR code. It's legit. I got it off the Discord server for Moko this morning, and it's good till Monday morning. So definitely jump in while you can. All right, Lone Ranger, here we go. I do have on my channel videos for PvE and PvP early game, and now PvP mid game. I'd love to do a PvP end game, but I'm not there yet. I haven't even unlocked the elite level, which is at level 30. and I need to figure out what's all the gear. I don't want to make a final end game video until I know all the stuff. But in your mid-20s, say 22 to 25, what I'm playing right here is definitely spot on legit. I've had some amazing runs playing this, and I think it's a combination of the build and the right frame of mind of how you play. You gotta be okay. You know, this is there's 20 people playing this right here. You gotta be okay with knowing when to retreat. There's a double attack here, so I'm gonna go with that. Go with my payload, and of course that Alpha Strike took that one down. So you gotta know when to lurk, when to engage. Here's another player. I still got 6 seconds, so I'm gonna keep to the distance. I'm gonna work these other little spawns right now because I don't want them to take my payload. And that's what happened. A little critter jumped in right at the last moment on the side of my screen and took my payload in a different direction, my Alpha Strike. And with no aiming in this game, you've got to really work on your positioning. Now, I could have strike right there, but I didn't have my, there we go, there it is. And I'll shield, and down that person goes. So this shield, sometimes I'm not sure how I'm going to survive or not, so I'll pop my life jacket. And it should and typically does absorb most everything. So I'm in third place. Oh, there's another player. I'm good to go. Oh, another spawn popped up. I did see that one on the side, so you can see how that took. I'm going to go let him attack some of these spawns. Got another player over there. I'm going to look for some heals. I'm going to use a sprint here to kind of get myself. There's a fight there. So I'm going to lurk back here a little bit and let them kind of go at it. And then we just got this wolf and down. All right. So I scored a decent score there. I could have, been a little greedy and dashed in there to try to get more of the points. Of course, the points spill on the ground. And I'll check chat. Okay, the boss is about down, so I'm going to go see if I can take advantage of a double KO here. Maybe I can kind of scoop in right as the boss goes down. Oh, the boss is going to go down right now. Looks like I'm going to be here. I'm going to sprint around a little bit. Snag both of those. Down to 30 seconds. Let's go take a look at this player. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on what's up. We got two others. Let me back off. I'm just going to lurk for a moment. They're both getting down. I'll wait till one goes down. And, oh, he hit me right at the same time. I was just getting ready to attack. Now, let's see how far I last on that. I'm still in first place. I was just getting ready to attack. I'm going to shield. Okay, I still had enough. Woo! Man, that was a good long-ranged attack. I was down. I was just getting ready to pop my shield and go. And got hit. I still had won by 8 points. All right, real quick, let me double check. Chat, it looks like something similar to Brawl Stars. Yes. So Wamero, it is made by the same Supercell. So yeah, it's kind of got that look and feel. It's got 3-on-3, well, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, 10-on-10, plus all the PvE stuff that Brawl Stars doesn't have. But it's an amazing game, Wamero. Needles, no, I don't have a creator code. I wish I did, and that's kind of where I'm actually stuck right now. I did apply, but basically I don't have enough Supercell content on my channel. I used to in the beginning when I did Brawl Stars, but my channel wasn't big enough to qualify. Now my channel, they need 5,000 subscribers. I'm at 121,000, so that's not an issue. But I applied and I didn't have enough content. So I really do want to get that. I like Moko, but if you look on my channel, I played a game called Boat Game in alpha. I'm an alpha 1 tester. And I also played alpha testing of Project Rise, which was fun as well. But Boat Game, I connected with. It's a third-person looter shooter, kind of lighthearted. Oh, it was just a total blast. And it's really the game I want to be a content creator for. So I have to unlock this Supercell content creator. So I figured I would grind on Moko as a content creator, produce live streams and videos, and then hopefully get qualified. And then when Boat Game comes out, I'll have a creator code. So the long answer to a very easy question is no, I don't have a content creator code yet. All right. So that puts me at 298. I'm 2 points away. I've got a second place and a first place. And off to the races I go. So skill is one thing, luck is another part in your build. So there's really like three aspects of this Lone Ranger. If I had to put it in order, it's probably build, luck, and then skill. And the skill is not necessarily, it's auto aim. So it's not like it's a good hand-eye coordination of, you know, trying to be skillful that way. The real skill comes in kind of picking your battles, using your observation, kind of being perceptive to what's going on around you, and picking the right times and moments to attack where you can deliver your alpha strike with full force instead of it being distributed. Because the multi-zapper drops 12 lightning bolts. And if no one, there's no other target on the screen, all 12 are going to go towards that player. And so that's the key, is you got to make sure you're in the right spot at the right time. Some of it's luck, but so here's something going on here. So I'm going to peek. So it looks pretty good right here. They were almost down. Got another player. So I've got some other stuff on the screen. So I'm going to circle around back behind. I'm going to try to come up, engage just right. Got another player there. He's bubbled, or she. So I definitely don't want to fire off my alpha yet. Now that one's bubbled. So I'm just going to sit back here. I'm going to kind of just pick and choose, and now we'll go for it. I'm going to fire off my bubble and see if I can't. They've just bubbled again. We got another player over here. I'm going to keep my distance. I'm going to try to kite. Now they're almost down. I'll fire off my spicy dagger. They bubbled again. And just got to outlast that bubble. And then we'll go for it right there. All right, we got somebody else over on that side. So let's take a peek and see what's going on over here. I'm going to come in from behind. Oh, they went down. I was going to use the spawns. Oh, no, there they are. Use the spawns to my advantage. These mobs I want to position so that if they try to do an alpha load, I've got something left in the tank that they can, these other mobs. There we go, another one down. Doing pretty good. Oh, here comes, I'm going to sprint right away. I'm going to wait. I've got still 10 seconds, so I want to work. Oh, I got two. All right, so they're chasing me. I'm on my mount, which you auto mount. Now they're going to probably go at it. So I'm going to circle around and see if I can't get myself. I'm in the right position. Oh, we got another one jumping in. I'm going to come down, sprint down, grab all of those. I'm going to hold off and I'm going to go for it right now. There we go. Scoop, second place, first place. Got 13 seconds left. I just want to find some big mobs. If I can find like a knight, something just to keep a few more points coming in. There's a few points. I'm going to sprint around because it doesn't take much to go from first. Yep, you can see I just went from first to second. All right, though, we'll take that. We got 2 second places and a first, and that should get me over to black belt. Oh, and I was 3 points short on that one. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, black belt reached. Yes, go home, back to my apartment. And let's take a look at that. And reach black belt Lone Ranger. So you can see there's one of 3. And okay, so it's basically says, well, it shows a 0 because it says I should be able to go. There's another line there. I guess how far I could go into black belt. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shift gears and I'm going to start working double trouble. All right. Wamero upgraded membership to promoter. Thank you so much, Wamero. Hats off. Shout out to Wamero. Wamero definitely has my back. And of course, you know, I wish Wamero good luck. Wamero's got a daughter, has been working on a new business. I know he's been busy. And so, Wamero, thank you very much for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And Wamero, if you do get the game and get to 15, let me know. We can run some PvP together. Once you unlock the duos, that would be fun. And Needles, I know you mentioned you were at 13, so once you get to 15 and unlock duos, let me know, because right now to grab my black belt in duos, it seems to be pairing me up with bots, and I'm at the mercy of the bots. I do have, let me throw this up on screen. I do have a QR code for a little budget gamer chat group. It's not really too active, but it is something. So let me grab it right here. Hey, there's Needles. Needles joined 21 minutes ago. Thank you, Needles. So it's called Budget Gamer, but I think I can also show a QR code, I think. Let's see here. Invite friends, share, that's my friends. Share link to group, share code. All right, there it is. I'll leave it up for a few minutes. If you want to take a snapshot of that, Needles is already in. Welcome to the group, Needles. But Wamero, if you want to snag a little picture of that once you get rolling. But it's a great, great game. Here, you know, I made this video about a week or so ago, and I really think this game is headed the right direction in doing things. And the reason I think it's headed the right direction is it's not pay to win. It's literally, if you spend money, only thing you're getting out of it is basically cosmetics. So there's no pay-to-win aspect like a Diablo Immortal or something like that. And I think that's huge. The other really key thing about it is set up to be classless. And that's really important as well. You can play any class just by how you pick your weapons. And then it's really lighthearted. But I did a whole video on that and kind of covered some of those aspects of where I think Moko and Supercell are headed in the right direction. All right, so I am taking a few little errors. I've got a few over on the vertical as well, but I'm gonna shut down. What am I gonna do here? You know, I had that crazy start. I think I'm still suffering a little bit of that crazy start. Task manager. I'm making a quick update while I'm chatting here a little bit. I'm gonna give my OBS Studio a little higher priority. I shouldn't have to do this live. I don't know what happened, but my system went down pretty fast. And let me set the priority to high. And let's see if that helps me out with some of the frame errors I'm getting. All right. Go back over to here. And let's see if things start to improve. No, they're not. All right, let me shut down this. I'm gonna... oops, no. Make sure I don't do the wrong thing here. Sorry, just making a few adjustments here on the fly configuration. All right, so my vertical is looking okay. I've got 2 over there. How's your family doing? Not too bad, Wamero. Thank you for asking. My son goes in for 24-hour EEG in May and another MRI to see if they can't figure out why he has such a huge global developmental delay. It's allergy season here, so I'm stuffy nose, but at least no one's sick. And I hope everything's going good with your family, Wamero. And I hope your daughter's doing good. And Wendy, thanks for joining. So Wendy, I had code up. If you want to join our Budget Gamer, it's a chat group within Moco. I'd love to see you. It's not too active right now, but if you do have any questions, leave them in there. And when I do log in, I take a look. But I'm just highlighting right now, so you can snapshot it. I'm highlighting, I just got Black Belt in Lone Ranger mode, which is a one-on-one, there's 20 people playing. And you basically, it's some skill, some luck, and some build. And I just unlocked Black Belt in that one, and I'm going to now start the duos with a bot most likely. And no, it's he was born with a condition, Wamero, so he's been genetic tested and everything else. We're not sure, but he has seizures, and it could be something like cerebral palsy. It's probably the most likely diagnosis. So we're just hoping to find out what's happening with him. So, all right. So let me pull that off the screen. And thanks for asking, Wamero. Appreciate it. So we just knocked out. I ended up with a first in 2 seconds. I was mentioning last night, I was on a hot streak, 10 matches in Lone Ranger. I had first place 8 times, 1 second, and 1 5th place. So I was on fire. So Black Belt is done. I've got 2 Black Belts to go. And I just celebrated my 3rd degree Black Belt actually a week ago. So now I've got to do it here in the game as well. So let's dive into Double Trouble. Again, I'm going with the same build. And this build is it's pretty spot on. I don't want to take a whole lot of credit and say I'm an amazing player or anything. I think it's a combination of the build and just being in the right place at the right time. Turns 1 next Sunday. Wow, that's great, Wamero. Happy early birthday to her. All right, Double Trouble. So this is duos, 5 teams, plus all the PvE. So I know Wendy's playing as well. I hope to maybe meet up. We can run some groups too. It's very easy to now. See, there you go. There's my partner. It's a bot because it's in the name is in gray, and you'll notice the bot just takes off. It has no thought on what it should be doing. You'll see that it's level 15. I'm level 15 as well in PvP. It basically in this series keeps you at level 15 so that everyone's at least equal from a level perspective. But where you're not equal is what gear you have unlocked. So the higher level you are, theoretically, the better gear you have. Like, for example, early game PvP does not have available to it some of the items I'm using right now. And the items I'm using right now are more of a mid-game PvP build. And ultimately, I want to do a high end-game PvP build as well. But I'm not high enough yet to put together such a video. Now the boss is going down, so just like that one match here recently, I'm gonna kind of lurk around. We got quite a few people lurking around actually. Look at all the red dots. I'm gonna try to basically come in here and grab what I can. And see, in the meantime, my bot, I don't have no idea where my bot is. There it is. My bot's putting the smack down. We'll go for this one. Take that one out with my Alpha Strike. We've got the lead at the moment, but and my bot's rolling on a wolf, so that would mean it's at least an elite level bot. You don't unlock the wolf until you at least get to 30. And somewhere in there you unlock a wolf, from what I understand. So my bot's a lot technically stronger than I am. So we're in second place. I see some red dots down there working the boss. And we'll work them. And let's just, we're still in second. Okay, they shielded up, so we'll hold back. I'll go for an Alpha Strike right now. Got that one. We're still in second. Let's go down and see what's going on with the boss. Let's see if we can kind of sneak in. Oh, we got a player here. And Now, I can't alpha strike because this game, and I see somebody coming up from the bottom, so I'm going to position myself on the other side of these spawns. I need to play smart. I've got a wolf there, too, that's going to soak up a lot of... Okay, wow, big strike there. We're still in second place. I'm going to sprint, try to grab as many of these as I can. That should... I'm going to come right back up. And again, so we're in third place now. We're about ready to run out of time. And I don't really have a chance to alpha strike. Couldn't quite make it. All right, well, we'll take third. And butterfly. Okay, we didn't do too bad. But man, it's hard to play with a bot. But maybe I'll be able to link up with Wamero, Wendy, Needles here in a little bit. Also, if you guys would like, we can run a group as well. We definitely could, if you guys are up to it. I don't know if you're actually playing right now, but we could run a group of two of us. We could run a group of 3, and we could just run around the worlds a little bit. Now, how it works is you create a group, and you don't queue into a world because it's quote-unquote kind of open world. I'll call it open instance. And we would just all be there, and we all show up and run around together. Now, if we want to run a rift, which is kind of think of it like a little mini dungeon or a mini raid, then we queue up together. And but so, you know, there's a lot of opportunity to play with players in here. And we could also have, like, you know, 4 of us is the biggest the group could be, but we could queue up and then play like the 10 on 10. But if you guys, if anyone is actually playing right now, I'm not sure. I'll just continue to do what I'm doing, but give me a shout out. Or maybe here in an upcoming stream, maybe we'll coordinate for a little group play. Be a lot of fun. All right. In the meantime, I'm almost ready to bust out of yellow belt. And let's give this a try. Yeah, I'll try it. All right, Wendy, let me go ahead and cancel out. Let me come down here. Now, I'm going to create a lobby. So there's a lobby code right there. I think that's a 0, GLVGV. So if you put that lobby code in, you should be able to get connected, Wendy. And I don't know if Needles is playing right now. Needles, if you want to connect in, or Wamero. I'll see if anyone can... and I can help you guys run some of your zones. And just kind of follow you guys around and help bring the heat. Now, when you're in the world areas, the key is to try to run with the mob. When you get a bunch of players grouped up and kind of just mobbing around, that's when you have your best opportunity to make things happen. And so, okay, Wamero, just watching. Okay, thanks, Wamero. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I bet. No worries. All right, there's we got the double V, Wendy. And let me, do we have Needles? Are you still there? Did you want to run? I'm not sure if Needles is there. Probably not, based on the viewer count. All right, so let's just do this. I'll go ahead and bail out. And at this point, so if I go back in, so Wendy, if you just want to tell me which zone you're running, I'll meet you there. And I'll show you how we can pick up each other on the map. Let me go in and put in my PvP gear, which is Gear Kit 1. Or excuse me, PvE. For PvE, I like to run with the Splash Heal, the Smart Fireworks, and the Multi-Zapper. And I usually run with Monster Slugger. I'm doing all AoE stuff. And then I still have the same combination of passives that I use for PvP right now. So let me see if I can figure out... I might be able to go to Portal and see where... Sometimes it'll show... I got a job there. It'll show where your teammates are at. And I'm assuming that would be one of these. So I'm just... okay, just go ahead and pick something, Wendy. and I'll follow you. I should be able to pick up where you're at, and then I'll meet you on the map, but I'll just kind of follow you around, and we'll grind a little bit. I'm at Battle XP. I'm at 3x. So everything I do right now, I'm going to get triple the normal XP. The game kind of has a mechanism in place to help people who haven't played a lot to get kind of caught up. So you have 3x, 4xp, then 3, then 2. And if you played a lot in a day, then you're down just to regular 1x. But it resets every day, and it awards you to at least play a little bit. All right. Okay, so I can see the purple under Shrine Village. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. And on the map, I should see Wendy's character. These blue dots, Wendy should have a circle. There should be a blue dot with a small little thin line circle. And I see a bigger dot. It's probably, maybe it's that bigger dot. Sometimes it shows up as a little circle. Yep, there we go. And you can see our names are in blue, or at least Wendy. I'll follow you. Go ahead and lead on. And I'll just help you with wherever you're headed. Looks like Wendy's sporting the wolf stick. And we'll just... so a good AoE build, a good healthy build. All right, here's a Shrine Dancer. So sometimes they must... Oh, I wonder if the blue... So I see there's a bigger blue icon. Now, when I play with a couple of my Supercell friends, their dot has a circle around it. So maybe that's a designation that's a Supercell ID friend. Has me wondering that right now. All right, and of course I just looted a Chaos Core. And if we can find a mob, that's the best thing to do, is run around, find a mob. So I accomplished my goal tonight of getting black belt, so I'm excited about that. I've got my first black belt down. Whoa, look at all of this. Good AoEs, and down they go. I have 2 levels to go until I unlock elite level. And then the elite levels start all over, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. So the level cap is 30, but then you basically just start over. You have elite levels starting at 1 and working your way up as well. All right, so I'm just going to wade my way through most of these spawns, these mobs. And when you get these, you'll want to look for things like these overpowered events. They call them, get these real quick. Overcharged. The bosses get overcharged, and man, they drop a ton of XP, and they drop a ton of in-game loot. So there's 2 types of in-game loot: the Chaos Cores, which is a random upgrade of some piece of equipment, and then the Chaos Shards, which you can use for getting in-game cosmetics through like a pass. All right, this juggler's almost ready to go down. And down it goes. We got something else trying to heat us up. And here we go. Do a little AoE and boom. That multi-zapper smart fireworks is a great combination for PvE. And you don't actually have to tap any of the creatures and do damage to get credit for it. You just have to be nearby. But the more damage you either do or the more damage you take, it does impact, I should say, how much you get. But you don't necessarily need to do damage if, say, you have, like, take out 3 jugglers or something like that. As long as you're right nearby, you'll at least get credit for it. But your XP is dependent on what you kind of did. And thank you again, Wamero, for the membership upgrade. Really appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. And it'd be fun to link up with some of my pocket friends Of course, tomorrow night I'll be playing live streaming Pocket, and with the new Shining Revelry that came out, there's a lot of fun. That Giratina EX card looks amazing, and paired up with maybe Dialga and Arceus. Wow. But there's going to be a lot of good new combinations coming up. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow night. But tonight's all about Moko. I was going to do a little, and I did a little PvP. Didn't take me long, though. 1 first and 2 seconds. And, whoa, look at all of this. Let's make it happen. I was able to get my black belt. And, yeah, we found the mob. This is where I like to hang out, is with this mob. I like to just stick with wherever they're going. And like they're headed this direction. No, which way? They're going mainly this way. So now I'll be working on black belt on duos. And maybe I can team up with Needles or Wendy to work some duos. Non-competitive, though. I'm not, just like me streaming Pocket. I'm not a stickler on somebody who's good or not good. I just, it's more fun when you play, with someone you know versus a bot, for example. Win or lose, it doesn't really matter. Wow, lots going on here. Bringing the heat. A lot of XP falling to the ground. Oh, okay, we got a juggler right here. And down to juggler goes. Okay, another, I got a chaos shard out of that one. All right, I'm just following Wendy around. And back up. Let's see if we can. There's the mob turning to the left. See if we can find a good old boss to take down. Here comes some trouble. A little AoE though, and down the majority of them go. So if you want to play a tank in this game, it's just really, it's all about just equipping yourself with tank type gear. If you want to play a healer, you equip yourself with healing type gear. If you want to be damage dealer, melee, you pick melee weapons for damage. Or if you want to be a ranged damage dealer, you pick the ranged one. All right, here we go. Another juggler, and down it goes. See ya. Now, if I had to shut down my vertical monitor, so if there is anyone over on the vertical that's chatting, I'm sorry, I might be missing it, but you could hop over to the horizontal. I stream both vertical and horizontal. Yeah, but I started off this stream with a crash. It hasn't happened in a while, thankfully. All right, we got lots going on around here. Oh, AoE action. All right, and of course you have what are called projects. Ooh, here's a bunch of XP laying around. And those projects are good for XP. Looks like I just finished one. And as you go up in levels, you unlock new projects as well. Okay, here's another little boss fight. He's almost down and gone already. Look at that XP flowing in. Got the mob. Whoa, here comes a whole bunch. Bring the heat. Little shrine dancer. Just rolling with the mob. Got Wendy and I playing. Let's see if Needles, if you're out there, shout out to Needles or anyone else that's on the stream. We can if anyone else wants to group up with us, let me know. We're just I'm done with the PvP. I got my black belt, and since we got a few viewers on who are actually playing, figured we run a little open instance worlds together. I'll continue on this series. Hopefully by next Friday, I'll be ready to unlock black belt in duos, and maybe even on the 2 sets of 10. And of course, I'll probably have some play nights where we just group up together and for an hour or two just farm different world zones, run for XP, run for loot. We're cleaning up pretty good right now. Now, when I run a zone, a lot of times if I'm just grinding, I'll pick a zone that's a little bit hard for me. Maybe a little bit above where my gear score. You'll get... you don't want to be too high. I've noticed if you go way up too high and it's something you can't even survive at all, then the XP you get, because again, it all depends on how much you're contributing. And if you're not contributing much, you can't just be pulled along. You can somewhat be pulled along when the zone's a little bit above you. But if it's way above you, I noticed the XP just isn't all that favorable. So I suggest if you're grouping up and try to pick a tier or level that whoever's the lowest is just above them. Otherwise, if it's too far out of reach, then they may not get hardly anything. Okay, what do we got going on down here? Here's another boss. Oh, I'm stuck on the bush. Love running with the mobs, though. This is the way to do it. So I've looted 3 chaos shards and 1 chaos core. Now, for gear, it's just a random drop. All right, Jax, throw me some juice. Got the juice. Let's do this. Anything else down here? Nope. And there's Windy. I see Windy going the other direction, so let me turn around. And looks like I'll meet Windy up at the top. Perfect. Whoa, man, what's going on here? All right, so here's Windy coming back down. Mob is circling around. Look at all those things that's jumping out. There's a boss here, a juggler. Bring the heat. Another one jumping in. All right, we'll take a chaos core. I saw a shard or something fly up, maybe. No, maybe not. Oh, another one. Bring the heat. Yeah. Got a little random mobs here. Oh, everyone's in the corner. What's going on over here? I must have missed it. Okay. Oh, Shrine Dancer, protecting the Shrine Dancer. This game seems to be very well tuned. There's a lot going on, and I've yet to see my iPad really lag. I don't think I'm on like probably a medium setting for graphics, I believe. Graphics are fine. I didn't want to go too intense just because I don't want anything to over... I hate when my iPad gets hot when it's running, super intense graphics. But I'm playing on an iPad M4 Pro 1 terabyte. The 1 terabyte and the 2 terabyte models come with a few extra CPU cores as compared to the 256 and 512 models. All right, just cleaning up here. On Wendy. Whoa, whoa, here comes a whole bunch more. Down they go. And another batch. Yep, bring it. So if anyone new is on the stream, that QR code that you see is live. It's valid. It's good to, I think about Monday morning, 6 a.m. West Coast Pacific Daylight Savings Time. It'll get you access into Moco. Here, sooner or later, they're going to shut it down. Not the game, just the access for new people. The game is here to stay. No one loses their progress. You spend money, it's there. You get what you bought. But it's going to give them an opportunity to finish working on the game. And so, yeah, if you've been considering it, you might just want to scan the QR code and at least get yourself, get it downloaded and get yourself kind of registered into the system. The other thing I recommend, and I do have a video out that covers your first 11 levels. And I think it's around level 4 or so. You'll want to make sure to, if you have a Supercell ID, play Brawl Stars, Clash, Quadbusters, any of those games, you're going to want to make sure you link your game to your Supercell. If you don't, you want to create a Supercell. And the reason is that will guarantee you that you won't lose your progress or your spend. And if you have multiple devices, maybe like, for example, me, I play on iPad and the iPhone, you'll be able to go from one to the other and keep your progress. And you can link your Supercell ID, I think, around character level 4. Now, here's a couple players with gray names, so those are bots. So we got some bots actually running around as well. Few more bots. It looks like these are primarily, they throw some bots in here just to kind of help with making sure things aren't too overwhelming. So as you can see, this little section here is all bots. I see Wendy's up a little bit higher. I'll go catch up with Wendy here in a second. And got a number of bots down here. I mean, we got into bots. You know, I've seen the bot Flameboy before. It used that name. Of course, that bot, I saw Flameboy name being used as in some PvP. So they're, you know, they must recycle those or something. Right, Luna. Okay. Luna will throw out, if you stick with Luna, Luna will throw out a bunch of XP if you stay in her vicinity. So anytime Luna's on the map, you want to make sure you hang out with her. And of course, if you've really been playing a lot of Moco, or even if not, if you're past character level 11, you should check out my trivia. I've got a little trivia, just 10 questions, and I'd be surprised if anyone could get them all right. And Luna is the answer to one of the questions. But yeah, take a look on my channel for the trivia. Okay, Luna, we're following you around. Kind of all over. should be finishing up hopefully here before too long. Attack, she says. Just a big mob. All right. Now look at all that XP. 918, 2 chaos shards. Yep. She's pretty generous. All right, let's see where the mob's going next. Again, I'm following Wendy. And if there's anyone else who's watching the stream, if you tuned in for the PvP, I already finished my black belt grind in Lone Ranger mode. I had an amazing night last night. After I graduated to Brown, I played a little bit offline late last night. I had a sequence of 10 matches where I came in first place 8 times. I had 1 match at second place and 1 match at 5th place. And before I knew it, I was a decently a ways into getting black belts. I finished it off here a little bit earlier with a first and 2 second places. Both my second places were actually really close to first place as well. And I've got a couple of viewers on who are playing. And one viewer who's kind of been with my channel since the beginning, Wendy, is playing right now. So if there's anyone else on the stream who'd like to join up, we've got room for 2 more. I can hop out, show you the lobby code, and you're welcome to join in. Just give me a shout out and let me know you're interested. We're just farming right now, just getting a little XP. Making things happen here. I'm running with my PvE build right now. That PvP build, my mid-game PvP build, pretty amazing. I'm not going to take a whole lot of credit of being skilled. If anything, I'm skilled at knowing when to attack and when not to. This game, ironically, doesn't take a lot of skill. It's auto-aim. It's really just about positioning yourself and knowing what to do and when to do it. That's where the skill comes in. But yeah, that's my mid-game PvP build has been spot on when played the right way. This juggler almost down. I do plan to release a end-game PvP build as well, but I'm not even an end-game player yet, so can't really speak to what that would look like. I'm coming towards you. Oh, Wendy's turning. I'll follow Wendy. I'll come to you, Wendy. If I get stuck somewhere, I'll just look for you on the map, and I'll catch up with you. But yeah, PvP, I can't wait to do an in-game one. It'd be a lot of fun to see what the in-game items would be. Of course, I like to do a lot of testing. Yeah, to make that determination. I'll also solicit input from others and then play them all. I'm not like a hardcore player of any of these games, so usually my builds are relatively easy to play. Something that's too complex, sometimes you can never quite get a hold of, and you can never really get good. But then again, also if something's too easy. But I think I've got the great mix here with the mid-game. Early game PvP, when you first get to level 15 and you have just a few items, is really about a balance between healing and damage. Because everyone else who's in that range is going to be doing the same thing. But at mid-20s, it's about the Alpha Strike payload. And how to do that, and then ultimately how to protect yourself from it, because you know everyone else at that character level range is going to be doing the same thing. And tomorrow morning I will have a short video coming out on the mid-game PvP. Long format video is already out on the channel. Okay, what do we got going on here? Mindy's still back here. Let's see. Oh, wow, look at all that XP laying on the floor. On the ground back there. I gotta go snag. Let's see if we can take a bunch of these out real quick. This AoE build that I'm rolling with usually makes quick work of most of these lower end mobs. Oh, we got one juggler up, so we got one boss. I haven't even really had to use my splash shield on this particular zone. Another chaos core. Wendy's up to the top of the screen. Let me catch up. Oh yeah, just wade right through these things. So much fun. A lot and lots of fun. I have a couple of videos where the entire screen is just chaos, uncorked. It's just crazy to see the amount of stuff that's going on and everything. Just amazing. Looks like I'm making some progress on some of my projects. But those who are on, thank you for tuning in. I'm just trying to get my channel established for Moko. Ultimately, I'd like to qualify as a content creator for Supercell, especially for a game that's in alpha right now called Boat Game. If you haven't heard of it, take a look at my channel. I've got some gameplay. I connected with that game so much. And I'd love to be a content creator for it and stream that one. Great, great game. So I'm going to put in my time right now with Moko, which is a great game in its own right. And see if I can't maybe qualify as a creator at some point. I'm also alpha testing Supercell's Project Rise, which is kind of a tower game. You have a character, it's got an action RPG element to it. You kind of, level up your character, you group up, and you run levels. And it's like a tower, and you're trying to see how high you can get. And it's just like this, one of those never-ending things that just, how high can you qualify for? It's a fun game as well, but Boat Game was the one that hit home with me. And Boat Game's another action RPG. It is a looter shooter that is PvE and PvP no matter where you go. If you decide to PvP, you're called a baddie. B-A-D-D-I-E. And you can take out people. You can... how that game works is you kind of like a little inflatable raft, like one of those Zodiacs, and you motor around, and of course you can get different boats and you get weapons for your boats. But you go out the islands, you run your quests, and you loot treasure chests. You can load up to 3 treasure chests on your boat, and then you got to bring it back to the safe haven area, and then you turn them in. And that's how you get your loot. But you got to watch out for those baddies. I kind of call them pirates. They can shoot you down. Or, if you've got a couple of chests on your boat, they're fair game to be stolen. I have one video, PvP, where I actually go and steal somebody's chest. I actually stole one of the really rare chests and turned it in and actually got a legendary weapon, which is the rarest quality. So I was really excited about that. That was just so awesome when that happened. But yeah, that's called the Boat Game, and I definitely got some videos on that if you're interested. Both one just kind of live stream, but take a look at the PvP one. That's the exciting one. Got a lot of little action going on around here. Busy area. Lots to tend to. Okay. Wendy, have you unlocked duos yet on PvP? I'm thinking maybe if you've unlocked duos, maybe just for fun, we could give it a shot. I'll protect Wendy. Wendy's holding still, so probably responding right now. So I'll kind of keep an eye on Wendy. I haven't tried duos with a player yet, so I'll be kind of curious to see what that looks like. Oh, okay. Are you up to trying a couple matches just for fun? I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here shortly. And it would be kind of fun to give it a try. If you're up to it, it'd be cute. I'd just like to see what it looks like with two people. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to return to home. And I got 3 Chaos Cores. Auto Zapper's good. That's one of the items I like to roll with, so I'll take that. I haven't really used the Explodomatic trigger much. Life Jacket, yes. 23 to 26. Woo, that was a clutch one. I'll take that one. Yes. All right, so let's see here. Let me show you Wendy a build. You're probably not going to be able to build that one there. But you could go with what I might suggest for the early game. I suggest instead of, you won't have a life jacket. So I usually suggest Splash Heal. So that one will still be your way to kind of heal yourself. And you won't have a Spicy Dagger, unfortunately. So usually I roll with probably you could do Vitamin Shot or maybe Smart Fireworks and then Monster Taser. I have a couple of different combinations there. But you know, you can go ahead and pick whatever you're interested in. But I definitely suggest Monster Taser or Zapper. Both are really good if you have the Zapper. Vitamin Shot can be helpful. And then for your passives, if you have those, you should hopefully have your Vampire Teeth, your Auto Zapper, and your Unstable Laser. All right, once you're ready to go, we'll just go into versus, and we'll queue up. So I'll just wait for a shout out from you, Wendy, saying you're ready to queue up for Double Trouble. Got some jobs going on. Let me see what happens if I hit. Does it queue up both of us? I haven't even done this before, so let me make sure. Yeah, we're here. Oh, let me go select map. Versus. Okay. There we go. And then when you're ready, Wendy, just hit I'm ready, and then I'll notice that, and I'll fire off as well. Okay. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. This is just for fun, so win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. Just fun to do it. And if we had a couple of more, we could enter the 10 on 10. Too bad they don't have a 5 on 5, or, you know, they let you group 4 at a time. They should have a 4 on 4. Maybe they will. Maybe that'll be something that comes soon. That way you can have you can put your squad together. All right. I'm just I would suggest let's just work the peripheral a little bit. And it started off, so there must be maybe there's 10 teams. Oh, here comes somebody. Got a couple here. Down they go. Good little alpha strike there. Let's work some mobs around the perimeter. We're in third place, so we'll kind of just work our way there. We got some action going on here. Down goes another one. And hopefully down goes another one with the Alpha Strike. Okay. We got another one up here. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Comes some trouble. I'm going to use this rock for a little bit of cover. And I can work my way around. Got too many spawns here right now to throw down an Alpha Strike. Like, hang in there. Got a whole lot going on right now. I'm trying to burn down some of these mobs a little bit to get my health back up. We're down to about a minute and a half. We're doing pretty good. Just a nice, comfortable pace. Kind of lurk a little bit, see what's going on here. They bubbled up. They bubbled. I'm going to Alpha Strike. They're down. Oh, here's another one. We got a 2-on-1. Oh, we got some... Very nice. Good work, Windy. Get rid of that. Here's some more. We got some more trouble. I'm going to go for an Alpha Strike. I saw that wolf coming up. I was waiting. And they got their shield up right now. Alpha Strike. Yes, another one down. Fourth place, though. We're taking out a good number of teams, but we're not holding down the score. It's all right, though. This is a lot of fun. And, oh, they bubbled up. Got a bubble. Alpha, shield. Yeah. Scoop up those points. Oh, here. Nice. 15 seconds left. We're in third. That's not bad. Might be able to, with this night and these drops, maybe we can squeeze out a few more points. Not bad, Wendy. Third place. We didn't even take a big loss or anything. 1500 XP. I'll take that. All right, Slayer holding it down. 204. So we were a little ways away, but that's not bad. We did pretty good. The main thing is it's a good grind. I got 8 points. Blue belt. I'll take that. I'll take 8 points any day. All right. Go back to here. Versus Double Trouble. Let's if you're up to it, let's roll again. And if there's anyone else out there who looking to group up, there is the 5-on-5 or the 10-on-10. We could go in as a group of 4. This will be my next goal, is to get black belt in Double Trouble. I'll have to work that offline over the week. And maybe by Friday, I can, for my Friday night Moko stream, I can pop black belt. And if it was a perfect world on Saturday. Uh-oh. I have a bot this time. What happened? Something went goofy. This is not going to be good with a bot. I know how this is going to turn out. Well, Alpha Strike there. One shield. Gonna retreat back a little bit. Put these mobs. Oh, I ran right into another group. It's too bad. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought I would have queued up with Windy again. It's tough playing with a bot. It is really tough playing with a bot. A lot of action going here. A lot of lurking. There we go, bot. Bot getting it done that time. Still in 9th place, though. Let's, bot, we got to get my health back up. Got some more action over here. And down I go. Oh, hit canceled. Okay, no worries. We'll give it another try here one more time, and then probably get ready to wrap up the stream for the night. Whole lot of trouble. Man, it's just so hard playing 2-on-1 with the bot. I guess the bot's better than nothing if you're trying to unlock black belt for all 3 of the PvP modes. At least it gives you somebody or something. But it would be really cool if it at least placed you with another player. I haven't seen that happen yet, so I'm not even sure if it does that. That'll be something I kind of keep track of, though. We're in 9th place, not doing too good. Oh, where's my bot going? Let me go over to my bot. Oh, we got somebody over here. 2 players here. One's bubbled up. And there's a double alpha strike. Woo! Got us at least out to 6th. Uh-oh, I better run. And I shielded right at the last moment. All right. Oh, I've seen a couple people with the white basic outfit. I really like that white basic outfit. I've been rolling yellow. I like the yellow one. It's probably my favorite, but the white is a real close second. All right, let's try this one more time, Wendy, and then I'll wrap up the stream for the night. I'll hit select map, go versus, and double trouble. I'll hit I'm ready, and when Wendy's ready, we'll dive in. It'll be a last match of the night. Here we go. Feeling pretty good. I at least got my black belt. 2 to go. Now tomorrow, though, during the day, I won't be doing a lot of Moko. I'm actually working on a long video on Draconia Saga Global. Great game. And I don't have a lot of time to play, and there's so many things to do in that game that I'm building like a little a video on priorities. So you have a limited amount of time. What would be the priorities to work on to get yourself the most character progression? All right, we got somebody up above here. I'm going to go for Alpha Strike. Their wolf got in the way, though, just in time. And, well, we got a whole bunch of trouble here. I'm over on the other side. Wendy's down low. Trying to fight off this person, and they got me. Just too overwhelmed. I went for it, and I shouldn't have. Went for my Alpha Strike. All right, they bubbled up. All right, Alpha Strike them that time. Okay, we've got trouble over here. Oh, I don't have my Alpha Striker quite ready. I was able to get it. It was a little bit mistimed. We're still in 9th place, though. A lot of points on the ground. I'm trying to just work my way around to the points. I was about ready to life jacket. I should have went with the life jacket. Okay, and it lets you spawn right next to your partner, so that's nice. So I'm gonna... That wolf is still there. I can't really alpha strike with that wolf there because it will. And I got a few other targets. And that's the beauty of the wolf, is it will soak up that alpha strike. At least half of it if it's you and your wolf. And that's one of the keys to using the wolf stick for your weapon. It has good long range, it's quick firing, it does peppers pretty good damage. But the wolf is really the key to the whole thing. And not too bad, we got a 5th place. Man, there's something there. All right. Good deal. Fun for sure. All right, I'm into blue belt. Scored 1 point, so 5th place got us 1 point. Of course, I think as you go up, it changes the how much you earn per belt. All right, I think I'm going to use this as the opportunity to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Wendy, thanks for joining in. It was fun to run with you, both out in the worlds and a little bit of duos. Saw Wamero. Wamero, thank you for the membership upgrade. So much appreciated. Both of you guys. You're like 2 of the last 3 members I have. Of course, Magic and Wada funded a bunch for the first month, but Wamero, Wendy, and Bryce holding it down, bringing the coin. Not a lot. I don't ask for much, or I don't ask for anything really. So not doing this to make money, that's for sure. But thank you very, very much on that. And saw Needles as well. Needles is in the game now too, so that's pretty exciting. And I think that was Chili was here for a little bit in the beginning. It was nice to see Chili as well. Hopefully we'll get Chili playing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your night, your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, no matter where on the globe. And as always, in this case, let's hunt. Take care, everyone. Wendy, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining up. I always appreciate you stopping by. Wamero, and everyone else as well. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow night with Pokemon TCG Pocket. Until then, take care.